I read a great article the other day. It was from an American woman who had made Aliyah and her family lived in Israel. And the article was called, "I Didn't Move for the Shopping." And it was a beautiful article where she went through, I didn't move for the shopping, I didn't move for the convenience, I didn't move. She says, I didn't move to Israel for all these things that people complain about. She goes, I moved to Israel because it's home. That's why. And when you make a decision that this is our home, this is my home, this is where we're supposed to be, it's amazing what you can give up. Sometimes when I'm considering a move, believe me, our dream is to move back to Israel. But while we're out here, we are trying to work for the Jewish people and trying to help Jewish communities. And when I talk about either moving here or moving there, or we get job offers, often people say to me, well, what about the weather? Why would you move there? They don't have good weather. As if the number one reason to move somewhere is the weather. But I have to tell you, there are a lot of people who tell me that when they're deciding to make a move, one of the number one reasons, or one of the number one factors is the weather. I don't know about you, but okay, there is weather, I notice weather. Maybe I'm hardier because I grew up in Canada, but weather might be on your list, but it's very far down for me. There are important things to keep in mind when you're moving somewhere, or when you're helping your kids move to a college. What's one of the number one factors? The Jewish community. What are the opportunities? It would be very nice if your kid gets into this school or into that one, but when you're making a decision about colleges, universities, what's the Jewish community on campus like? Talk to people. Don't just believe the pamphlets or believe the leaders on campus. Talk to kids who have been there, kids from families that sort of are role models for your kids, how you want them to come out. What was Jewish life like for them? Somebody told me recently, oh wow, my daughter was accepted at this university and they have a strong fill in the blank for the Jewish kids there. She'll be fine. Well, I happen to know a young couple who met on that campus and got married, and they told me having a strong Jewish life there was very, very difficult. Do your homework. Whether you're moving to a city within your present country, or you're considering moving to Israel, or you're sending your kids off to another place, get your priorities straight. Why are you going? What are the most important factors to consider? I'm Laurie, Amos Live.